Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then crepes with crabs. Are you making everything? Well, you're doing it up, and then Julie's going to bring lemon pasta. Okay. Yeah, they did like when you play this. Fun. Yeah. What are you drinking, beer? Yeah, I'm looking at beer.
We have this.
Hi Dorothy, nice to meet you. Yeah. How's it going? Are you heading back to Mexico soon, or?
No, I was supposed to, but then it all went upside down.
Oh.
So I'm going to Portugal instead.
Oh, really? Wow. I've always wanted
Well,
to
the
go
other
to
thing is I
Portugal.
got a skin cancer diagnosis, and the doctor said it would be better if she took a little bit. She said it's better sooner to get it out.
One that's not on the list, you mean?
Or either way.
We could do the first one. I mean, what the heck?
Yeah, we can do the first one.
It's pre-Mexico.
I mean, we'll be broadcasting, right?
Theoretically.
Oh, we are now?
Theoretically.
We're live now. We're live now. Watch your language. Oh, this is great. Well, hello everybody out there in internet land, and we actually have, you can't see them, but there's a little group of actual audience members. Yay! And I've already spilled a beer on the stage, so we are in live music mode here. And I guess we're going to do our first tune and sound check. That's Ruthie Dornfeld and Bonnie Zahnow. Are we taking our masks off for this? Is that what we said? Okay. We will be maskless performers. And
Does anybody object to that?
I'm leaving, so I'm back.
Okay. I'll just keep mine handy.
we formed up this band for a gig that got canceled. But then this came about, so here we are. It's great. And
Yeah.
we're going to start off with a tune from the French hurdy-gurdy tradition. And I think it's kind of an old tune, but this is a modern setting of it that uses some chromatic notes that are in the old one. What's it called? Ruthie gets to say what it's
Oh, yeah.
called.
But I still don't know if I really know how to say it.
Valse de
Valse de
Villepourçon.
Villepourçon.
There, whatever she said,
Villepourçon.
which is a town. And it goes like this.
I don't know, I can't say it. I can't hear it. And I can read it.
Here we go. to make an announcement?
Yeah, sure. Also, I think I need to move this mic over a little
I
bit.
thought so too.
There we go. Hi, everybody, and internet. I'm Sarah. This is the Couth Buzzard. Obviously, you know that. We are so grateful to have these wonderful musicians here with us tonight. I just want to say a couple house things. I'm not making espresso while they're performing, and they're not taking an intermission, so can't have any espresso. But you can have other stuff, and I will happily make it for you. The musicians are graciously donating their tips to the store, and there is a little box over there with a buzzard on it. That is where you can put any cash if you would like to make a donation. You can also support by buying something from the cafe, and also we have little pieces of paper slips around that have our GoFundMe link on them. And if the internet is watching, it's on the bottom of the screen, internet. So thank you very much. I will let you get back to the music. Thank you all for being here, and yay!
Thank you.
Please be generous with Couth Buzzard. This
we'd
is a
love them.
unique venue in the city of Seattle.
Supportive of live
We
music.
hope to keep it going.
Yeah.
All right. It's interesting, we have several people that have been to Mexico a lot here, and somehow our set now turns to Mexico for about
A
3
little while.
tunes. So we're going to do 4 things from Mexico right at the beginning. And the first one is one of 2 tunes we're going to play that was composed by our dear friend who's now not with us anymore, Don Pedro Dimas of Michoacan. And unfortunately, they came up to fiddle tunes 3 times, but unfortunately, he and his son that's in the band also died of COVID about a year ago. And we're sad about that. But we celebrate his music, and this is a tune called La Lluviacita, which means the little rain. that one's no, they don't really dance to that
okay.
so much. I mean, they do some actually, they do design dances, choreographed performance dances, but this one they dance the song, which is
Like
for
a
as
tap,
long as you can stand it.
tap dancing kind of thing.
Till you
Except
can't
for the
feel
ladies,
your legs
the ladies go.
with their skirts.
The men put 3/4 inch plywood
Dignified.
on their boots to make
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
on their shoes to make it really happen. So
It's loud.
this is another composition from Don Pedro Dimas called Atardecer Michoacán.
What's it like it? How does it go? Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Wait.
Ah, sorry, I'm still
last
stuck on. about an abandoned, sad little white house in a cornfield without any cattle in the pasture. And, you know, she's gone.
And there's no flowers, and there's no...
You can't smell
no
the,
nice
there's no
smell.
smells, no flowers, no
happiness.
doves. No doves.
Just to cheer everybody up. But it's a beautiful song. Cuatro mil pas. Sing along with me. Everybody in Mexico knows this song. How do we start? Do I just start like this?
quiero mío, aquella casita tan blanca y bonita, lo triste que está. 4,000 pas tan solo han quedado en el rancho quiero mío. Aquella casita tan blanca y bonita, lo triste que está. Si me dieras tus ojos, morena, clavados los llevo en el alma y no más. Los despojos de aquella casita tan blanca y bonita, lo triste que está. Están sin ganado, toditito se ha acabado ya. Ya no hay palomas, ni flores, ni aromas, ni alegre allá. Los potreros están sin ganado, se ha acabado ya. Ya no hay palomas, ni flores, ni aromas, ni alegre allá. Si me dieras tus ojos, morena, clavados los llevo en el alma y no más. Los despojos de aquella casita tan blanca y bonita, lo triste que está. Very sad. Very sad.
Now we're gonna play. You're gonna play the guitar, I
I'm
believe.
gonna play and for my next trick.
And we're going to play one more from Mexico before we start slowly making our way to this country. And play another tune that Ruthie and I worked up a while back. And Bonnie and I have been playing it for years. And again, you know, you can hear this anywhere. It's Jesusita en Chihuahua, polka. And that, if you feel like polking, there's dance floors over there.
Just poking a straight line.
Yeah, or between the books. Where are we now? Oh yeah.
And I should say this is Ruthie Dornfeld on my far right. Bonnie Zahnow. And I'm W.B. Reid. This is a little surreal, you know, even driving up here. I mean, I used to drive up to this neighborhood about 3 times a month on autopilot, and I had to think my way through the whole trip up here today. It's so unusual, so thank you all for coming.
My strings
you
are
for
being a little
the internet.
persnickety. It must be a different climate here.
Climate change. So, everybody polka.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Nice dancing. Beautiful dancing. I haven't seen a live couple dancing for a long time.
You have to come and play for our English dances. Ruthie does.
Yeah, I'm hearing it starting up a little bit.
What's next? Oh, now we gradually make our way back into the United States, but by way of Louisiana.
Oh, Cajun.
We're going to play some
Aha.
Cajun tunes. What do we
Yeah, all right.
What do we know about these?
I learned these from a recording by a great Cajun fiddler named David Greeley. And the first one's called Kankton Two-Step, and the second one has a good name, The Rolling Pin Special.
Yeah, all right. Little two-step in case anybody wants to dance that. Now that we've broken the ice. Let's see, I need to...
Would you like to be in there?
No, I think this will be all right. Oh, I'm supposed to start it. That's right. This band just formed 3 weeks ago, so our
why
little
you're not
starts
perfect
and
yet.
stops are not quite there yet. I just remembered. I'm supposed to go like this. Louisiana headphones. There.
Louisiana headphones.
Well, we'll do one more Cajun song, and I will attempt to sing it, although I don't speak French, let alone Cajun French. So, who speaks Cajun French here?
No Cajun.
Good, then. If you don't understand something, it's because it's a Cajun word. But, you know, this is a song that I learned from my friend Easy Mark Poshman in probably 1974, and it's always just grabbed onto my heart. About 20 years ago, I wrote a contradance waltz, and after about 2 years, I realized, oh, that's why I like that waltz I made up, because it has a line from this tune, and the song is called Cher Bassette from, I think it's J.B. Fuselier, and this is his famous song that really got picked up and is still played today. Cher Bassette is basically my dear little shorty. And then from then on, it's just like most other country songs. You know, you left, I'm sad, don't you come back. This one doesn't say anything about going to Texas, but it's implied.
Has the dog died?
question about ask Tony Mates. He knows all those words. He does.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Good idea.
What does Tony Banks do? What did he say Tony did?
He said Tony knows all these Cajun words. Tony's been leading a little old time jam down in which you've been to a couple times down in
Yeah.
Columbia City on Friday afternoons. We've been sitting outside on the street. It's getting a little cold, but people are starting to bring little gas heaters.
Oh, jeez.
Right in the
All
heart
right,
of Columbia
we're going to
City.
switch again, right? Yes. Well, now I've never done a set like this before. Where usually we start off with all of the English-speaking American stuff, and then season it with some of these things. But this set worked out differently. So now we're finally going to sing a song
In English.
in English, which I've recently become more fluent in. That was my pandemic project. This is a song, again, it's always fun when you work out one of these new projects and say, well, what should we play? And then ideas just come out. Here's a song that I learned many, many decades ago. But more recently, Bonnie and I got to sing this song as members of the Lee Stripling Trio when Lee was still around. And he actually taught us this little modified line in the chorus. So, are we ready?
Sure.
He always
Sings raggedy music to his cattle as he swings back and forward in the saddle on a horse that was syncopated. There was such a funny meter to the roar of his repeater, how they run when see the son of a gun come, because the western folks all know he's a highfalutin, rootin' tootin' son of a gun from Arizona, right down Cowboy Joe.
now out in Arizona where the bad men are. The only thing to guide you was that evening star. The roughest, toughest man by far was
Ragtime Cowboy Joe.
He got his name singing to the cows and sheep, 'cause every night sing his herds to sleep. In a bass voice so rich and deep, he so soft and low.
He always sings raggedy music to his cattle as he swings back and forward in the saddle on a horse, pretty good horse.
That
Syncopated, there was such a funny meter to the roar of his repeater, how they run when they see the son of a gun coming, because the western folks all know he's a highfalutin, rootin' tootin' son of a gun from Arizona, ragtime Cowboy Joe.
Well, he always rode the horse that was syncopated, singing and playing till the night was late. He's the singingest, shootingest man in the state,
Ragtime Cowboy Joe.
You know, a rattlesnake couldn't even scratch his hide. A scorpion would bite him, then crawl off and die. He was 10 times tougher than the toughest man alive. Ragtime Cowboy Joe.
He'd always sing raggedy music to his cattle as he swings back and forward in his saddle on a horse, pretty good horse.
That
Syncopated, there was such a funny meter to the roar of his repeater, how they run
when
see the son of a gun come, because the western folks all know he's a highfalutin, rootin' tootin' son of a gun from Arizona, ragtime Cowboy Joe.
Now you know Joe's in the city where the boys all go, singing every night on the radio. He's singing and playing and swaying to and fro. The
Ragtime Cowboy Joe.
He used to sing to the cows and sheep, but now he's singing pretty little girls to sleep. Back in Arizona where the doggies roam, he's still old Cowboy Joe.
He'd always sing raggedy music to his cattle as he swings back and forward in his saddle on a horse that was syncopated. There was such a funny meter to the roar of his repeater, how they run when they see the son of a gun coming, because the western folks all know he's a highfalutin, rootin' tootin' son of a gun from Arizona. He's some cowboy. Talk about your cowboy. our comedy piece.
A rattlesnake couldn't even scratch his hide. Scorpion and bite him and crawl
off and die.
They just don't. We were just talking about nostalgia on the way up here. Clearly, they don't make songs like that anymore. All right, what's next?
Let's look at the list.
Oh. Well, we're going to play a tune from Doc Roberts, since it looks like I'll have to do all the talking here.
Fiddle and Doc Roberts. Yeah,
Where
it's
was
called
he from?
Kentucky?
Yeah, I think it was Kentucky.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is called Cumberland Blues.
Cumberland Blues. And I get to start it.
Key of C, unless you're playing along.
Here's he knows. Here we go.
Let's see, I think we're playing a version of a tune from J.P. Fraley. And it's,
Another fiddler from Kentucky.
yeah.
Oh, he was, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, Louisiana to Kentucky, that's not so far, right? And,
I
We will,
forgot,
we
though,
will.
we should mention,
I think we
I
will,
just
we
want
will
to
get there.
remind the folks online that we are hoping to raise money to help keep the lights on here at Couth Buzzard, and there's a link right under our smiling faces that you should be able to click on and
fabulous bookstore. Supports live music. Hey.
Yes.
March?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially since you brought that wide body
Yes,
fiddle.
I'm gonna bring.
Yeah,
I'm
tell
gonna
us
play
about
this
that.
one on the VL. This is a medieval fiddle, which has 5 strings. It's kind of like a combination of a viola and a violin, except that I've tuned it in an open tuning, so it's really not like either one. It's just D's and A's. Let's see if it's in tune, because these are gut strings. Pure gut.
It sure is beautiful.
Okay, we're good. Let's just start it.
Will the mic, is it a little bit softer? Than
Oh, it'll be fine. Okay, it'll be fine. All right.
Oh,
Is this one you guys start on yourself? Your own, or?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
so.
Okay, well, I used to get to play in a band with Bob McQuillan for many years. That was really a highlight of my time in the Northwest. It lasted 12 years.
Who was Bob McQuillan? For those
Who was
don't
Bob
know?
McQuillan? Well, Bob McQuillan was kind of the dean of the contra dance world back east. He was the piano player, spanned 2 generations in the sort of definitive bands of each era. And he developed a love affair with the Northwest and would come out every year and stay at Dina and Frank's house. And I think the last year he came, when he was 90, he accepted a ride from the airport, but every other year he would make his way on public transportation. He was a crusty old New Hampshire fellow and wrote something like 1,500 tunes in his lifetime, which he was always inspired by. He would just think, it occurred to him, Bonnie needs a tune. And then sometime in the next 24 hours, a tune would occur to him. That's what he said was his method. Anyway, he didn't write these tunes, but he had them on a list of tunes that he wanted, that were his favorites from the traditional repertoire. And we're not going to play them up at contra dance speed. We're still working on that part, but...
Can I tell one of his jokes?
Sure.
Hey, which side of the chicken has the most feathers?
The outside.
That's right, the outside.
Yeah, being in Bob's band, one of Bob's bands, I think I heard that joke 1,100 times. It was his favorite. Here are 2 tunes called Bricklayer's Hornpipe, followed by the Spitfire Reel. Let's start that again.
Bowie?
He played folk
Did
life.
Bob
every
McQuillan?
I thought so.
Many years, yeah.
every year.
Yeah, he was very gregarious.
In fact, for
And,
many years we alternated bands. He had another band with, one band with Kathy and Lori and me, and then another band with Warren and Frank Blade.
Oh,
played,
yeah.
played accordion and
So we
piano.
altered.
And he taught at school, right?
Yeah, well, he was a high school counselor and shop teacher. Yeah. Yeah, he was a great guy. Lots of good stories. He was pretty crusty. It was great going to his memorial because all these former high school students got told stories, crazy stories, stuff that you just think, wow, man, that's the greatest thing you could do for a teenager, and I hope you don't go to prison, you know. Which is kind of the, you know, people did stuff for me like that when I was a teenager. Well, now we're
I
going to
think
do...
you might talk about the next one.
We are. We're going to do a great song from Leroy Carr and Scrapper Blackwell. A couple of guys singing the blues in the 20s. And, it's the kind of song I like to think of a dance hall. Well, dance hall might be a little strong. I mean, it's probably a room about this size or maybe a little bigger on some back road in southern Mississippi in August that's like 100%, 200% over capacity, and everybody's been drinking heavily. And in the corner are two guitar players, and they're going. That's a scene, I think. Ready?
True story. Oh yeah.
Back
Okay.
overseas now.
You like
Yeah.
the chicken? That's at least that part.
So we've got one last tune, and we're going far away for this one to Denmark. And this is a Danish dance called a hopsa. I think it's, maybe you guys know. Is it a really fast polka kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, really fast. Not sure if we can play it fast enough, but we'll try.
Can you demonstrate? Maybe you'll demonstrate while we.
I better fortify myself.
Yeah. It's called the Sebersund hopsa.
Thank you all for coming. Remember, if you're online, to hit the link and help keep the lights on here at Couth Buzzard, which has activities every day of the week, multiple activities, jam sessions. The Irish session has started up again on Sunday, like every other Sunday, is it? Maybe?
Yes, because tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry, Saturday is what I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tomorrow there's Irish music at Sean O'Donnell's.
Oh, that's true. Tomorrow is Irish set dancing
and
at
Irish
5
music.
o'clock.
But Irish music if you don't dance.
Yeah, that's
5
right.
to 7.
Yeah, and but anyway, here at Couth Buzzard, lots going on. It's a great place. I'm really glad it's survived the pandemic and the explosion across the street a couple of years ago. It's really quite remarkable. But there really is no place in town like this. This is a true community gathering spot, and boy, do we need them. So chip in. If you already gave a tip to the tip jar there, give another one for
Can I
next
say
week.
one thing about the buzzard?
Yes.
Hi, I'm going to tell the internet and I'm going to tell y'all, but I'm going to look at the internet, okay? Hello. We are also, I just want to say we're open 10 to 3 on Thanksgiving, and we'll have a special little Thanksgiving meal, and we're going to show movies back here. Not everyone has a place to go for Thanksgiving, so come and hang out with us 10 to 3 on Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Excellent.
That's lovely, Sarah.
Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
down here, right? Oh, we happen to have one all prepared. I'm tempted to just play fiddle on this one. Would that
Go
work?
ahead.
We could, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But
What do you
guys,
think? Should he play fiddle?
Sure.
Or I could play guitar.
Okay.
We rehearsed it with guitar.
Your choice.
Whatever you want.
It was kind of fun though.
Okay.
I think I'll play guitar.
Check it out.
He's just teasing. He's just teasing you.
Here's one from Mississippi. From Freeney's Barn Dance Revelers, although I'm not sure where the words come from. So thanks all for coming. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, yeah. And
Here's
thanks
Cora.
to Couth Buzzard.
Yes.
Yes. Thanks Sarah for putting all this together. And here we are with their Don't You Remember the Time?
Don't you remember the days of long ago when all the shadows slowly crept before the door? Don't you remember the garden, dear, where we used to sit and sing? There all the stars were twinkling up above. You were always whispering, "Come here, my turtle dove." We were so happy, for we were in love. Don't you remember the time? Don't you remember the days of long ago when all the shadows slowly crept before the door? Don't you remember the garden, dear, where we used to sit and sing? There all the stars were twinkling up above. You were always whispering, "Come here, my turtle dove." We were so happy, for we were in love. Don't you remember the time?
All right, thanks all. Ruthie Dornfeld, Bonnie Zahnow, RWD. Let's say hi to Bonnie. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
So where were you supposed to have played tonight?
Well, not tonight. I mean, it was just
It
a.
was a different gig.
We will
a
still play.
different
It just
place.
actually got postponed till spring.
Yeah,
But we'll
that's right.
Postpone till COVID goes away.
till COVID goes away. Oh well. That reminds me of that old joke where the guy's on the phone. He's got his date book in front of him. He says, "No, Tuesday's no good. How about never? Does never work for you?"
So getting back to normal had seemed like never.
Yeah.
I know.
Sorry. Here tonight, Irish dancing tomorrow. It's like, normal.
Yeah, it's been big weekend, right?
It's become abnormal.
For us.
Yeah.
What?
It's the first weekend for us to do something like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Who have you
So,
joined?
You guys are looking pretty good.
well, we feel pretty good.
Yeah.
That's great.
What?
Sometimes to be out.
Oh, I know. It's great. Great, really great. Yeah.
That's a nice sound.
Yeah, and I'm playing at a concert. We're playing at a concert dance, Bonnie and I. And then I'm gonna play with Vivian at a couples dance. So, hey.
Sometimes
A guy in Hungary
you
who
have
was a
events